Hi everybody, it is July 6th, 2017, and it has been a long time since I updated. I actually don't even remember the last time I did a video. I'm thinking it was either the end of December of 2016 or the beginning of January. Um, I left the United States January 5th, and I just returned a few weeks ago. So I spent the better half of the first part of the year in South America. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about a little bit today. I did a lot of walking, and I did lose probably about 10 pounds while I was away. And of course, when I came back and there was all the delicious American food, I gained that 10 pounds back. So, traveling with gastric sleeve isn't so bad, but I hear horror stories about the Roux-en-Y. Even without traveling, I just hear that the restrictions and possible complications. Hearing all this before I made the decision to have my gastric sleeve was one of the reasons why I decided to go with the sleeve instead of the Roux-en-Y. My older sister actually had the Roux-en-Y done probably about a year before I had my gastric sleeve. She was a big girl, and she is now super skinny, but she's lost too much weight, and she's unable to gain any back, and she's had several complications, locked bowels, etc., that required extended hospital stays. And this is, I don't want to say it's typical, but from a couple of people that I know personally that's had the Roux-en-Y, there's been one type of complication after another. And the depletion of vitamins, the absorption, is different. I guess it's a lot harder. So, and then as you get older, there's a lot of restrictions on the type of medications that you're able to take. So anyways, I'm telling you all this in case you're in the beginning stages of researching, should I go with the gastric sleeve or should I go with the Roux-en-Y? And of course, that's the only decision that you can make for yourself, along with your doctor. So I'm not here to give any medical advice at all, just telling about my own personal experiences and the experiences of people that I know firsthand. The gastric sleeve, I do not regret it, and there's only supposed to be a very small difference in the long-term weight loss if you do right, which I have not. I've screwed up. So I'm not at the point that I wanted to be. I wanted to be kind of like when I was 19, 20. I was, wearing a size 32 waist size pants. I'm a size 40. But I started off with a size 52. I was 300. Gosh, I don't remember how much my weight was when I did my weigh-in. It's probably in the very first beginning of the videos. I was 370. I want to say 375 pounds. I am 268 pounds, and it fluctuates 259. So I need to get back on to a good diet schedule. And part of my problem is I need knee replacement surgery. And that's from being morbidly obese for so many years. It just bone on bone. And so it had made exercising pretty much impossible. So I'm hoping I am going to have the knee replacement surgery. I go in on the 11th of July to kind of schedule that. So I'm hoping to be able to get back. Because I'm normally a very active person. Even when I was really morbidly obese, I enjoyed hiking and stuff like that as much as I could, being as heavy as I was. So I know that once my knee is better, I'll be able to become more active, and I think I'll resume my my weight loss. Because exercising isn't my only problem. I have a weakness for snacks. And damn Doritos and damn cookies. I have a love-hate relationship with them both. So anyways, that's what I'm going to talk about. I can't really go into the Roux-en-Y complications or problems traveling with having that kind of surgery. I can with my gastric sleeve. Um, Honestly, there was no problems at all because with the gastric sleeve, at least for me, I have no eating problems at all. It's just the point of the surgery was to make my stomach small, so that way I would eat the portions that I should be eating had I not been fat. So I was in Argentina. They like to put egg on everything, including hamburgers, which was very, very strange for me. They love eating steak meat, which was really good because I normally don't eat a lot of beef, so I had to reintroduce that into my diet. Mostly for concern that maybe I got sick after eating, and it wasn't a surgical problem. I think it was a sanitation concern. Um, so chicken and stuff like that I normally eat as my main meat staple, I cut out completely. Anything that could possibly expose me to like salmonella, anything like that, I cut out completely. And so my diet consisted mainly of beef, steak, stuff like that. And so I did okay. And I was able to do some walking, and so my I did lose some weight. So let's see. I had my surgery. This is horrible. This is how much I just think forward in my life. It's hard for me to remember the exact dates thinking back now. February, I want to say February 5th, right around there, February 8th, I had my gastric sleeve surgery. So it's I'm going to say February 5th, 2016. I had my gastric sleeve, and I had it done in California where I was living at the time. And then in July, I drove out to Missouri, found a place, drove back to California, got my stuff, and moved out here to Missouri on a permanent basis. Just wanted out of California. So that's how quick my recovery was. There wasn't really any major downtime. Some tenderness for the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but after that I was really energetic and eager because I had lost a lot of weight in those 2 or 3 weeks. Actually, a bulk of my weight was in the first month. Even the doctor was surprised. I was losing on average about 20 pounds a week. So October of the same year, October of 2016, actually I think it was October 8th, so everything's around that date. How strange. I had a tummy tuck, and because I had lost so much weight that I had this massive roll that was just hanging over the belt line. It was just really gross. And so I had gone to a plastic surgeon just to kind of gauge on my progress with my surgery to find out when I would be eligible to have the tummy tuck. And he was like, you can have it now. You can do it anytime. So I went ahead and did it. It was a really, really good decision. However, a tummy tuck is the most painful surgery I have ever gone through in my entire life. I kid you not. It is, I can't even describe it. It's just extremely painful. So if you're thinking about it, there's going to be a couple of suggestions I'm going to give to you. First of all, if you're wanting to do this and you're wanting a better physique, absolutely have the tummy tuck, because my thinking is the pain isn't going to last forever. But you are going to need help. I had purchased a new bed the week that I had the surgery for my new house. And I am so glad that I decided to leave the plastic cover on my bed, the factory seal, because I was not expecting when they. I also had on my sides, I had liposuction done as well. So just the normal tummy tuck, this is not going to be your problem. But if you have tummy tuck as well as liposuction, if you have those two done together, this is when you're going to have this consequence. They inject apparently like saline solution into the areas that are that you're going to have the liposuction, and then afterwards, you have your bandages and everything. Well, when I was at home, I was leaking bloody saline solution, and they had, I'm going to guess, maybe a liter into each area of saline solution. And when I woke up from coming home from anesthesia and I went to sleep and I woke up later on that night, first of all, I could not get out of bed by myself because, they cut through everything. So you don't think about it, but you actually use your stomach muscles to lift up out of bed and stuff. Well, all that's been sutured and it's pretty much impossible. So using both hands, you have to have somebody there to help pull you up straight to your feet. That is the best way. Just stay rigid like a board and get pulled straight up to your feet. It helps. And then reverse the procedure to get back into bed. I had leaked that bloody saline all over the place. And it looked like a crime scene. I kid you not. My sheets, blanket, everything was rent. My shirt was soaked in bloody liquid. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever felt in my life. So had I not kept that plastic cover on my bed, my mattress would have been ruined. You can buy over the counter. I got mine. When I moved, I had bought some for on Amazon. The bed covers, the plastic ones for moving and stuff. Get some of those. So it's only like $6-7. So get some of that for you, definitely. Anyway, so I had my tummy tuck. My recovery time was 3 weeks, but I was still swollen. And so I guess I'm a little pudgy still, but the doctor is saying that I need to go to the gym and exercise. So that's key, exercise. That's a big deal, right? So my problem is, okay, I have two things that I do not like. The pubic area, it's still fleshy. So then that's from being obese. So that's a procedure I need to go in and have that done. But it's a pain. It's kind of like, it's just more aesthetic. So I'm not sure if I want to go through that pain of having, I don't know what they would do. I would imagine it's a smaller version of a tummy tuck. So I'm not sure if I want to go through that kind of pain just for that. But I need a breast reduction. And I have, because I feel that, my sides, I'm kind of like a normal guy. I'm a little soft here in my stomach. But not, it's nothing too dramatic. I have my love handles. So that didn't go away even with my tummy tuck. Actually, I almost made it a little. So I need to, see, I don't like that. I didn't realize it stuck out that much. I need to have this taken care of. So I still have more surgeries to do. So I can wear tighter shirts if I wanted to, which who would want to, unless you have like a really good body. So I could if I wanted to, but see, I have this, which is nasty. Who wants to see that, right? That's gross. And then my boobs. I still have all this excess skin. So, but I had liposuction done on my chest area when I had my tummy tuck. And I lost my train of thought because I'm looking at myself in the camera and I'm like, oh my God, that's so disgusting. Anyways, they were really big. And I was worried that I was going to have the surgery and all this is going to be skinny and it's going to make me look like I have really big boobs. Who wants to walk around looking like a tranny, right? So I had liposuction. There's my little tiny liposuction scar. To flatten it. Well, one side turned out pretty good. If I raise my arms, there's excess skin there. Gross, right? Still gross. This side has a lot. So I have lopsided boobs. It's the nastiest thing ever. So I'm making sure nobody's watching me from outside my office window. So yeah, I have more work to do. I'm going to wait until after I have my knee surgery so I can actually start exercising like I need to and try to get in shape. But areas like this, actually, I think I had liposuction down here too. I'm not sure. Anyways, I guess I should have put a disclaimer and a warning of a gross scene in this movie. But, so yeah, everything's progressing really nice. So there's absolutely no regrets at all with the gastric sleeve. Before I was borderline diabetic. It's probably the same thing you're going through. I was on 2 different high blood pressure medications, just a whole bunch of meds. Now I only have 1 high blood pressure medication, and that's even, so they eliminated 1. I'm no longer diabetic. I'm in perfect health, except for my knee. And the 1 high blood pressure medication I had left, it's actually been reduced to half. So, what are you going to do? So, yeah, traveling, you just gotta, it's, I want to say, there was no problems for me. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. There was no complications at all, except for just sanitation, because South America, so it's kind of gross. So anyways, I'm still interested in hearing you and where you are in your journey and your progress. If you've had Roux-en-Y, if you've had gastric sleeve, I don't think they do abdominal switch anymore, do they? I don't know. I know some doctors won't do it anymore. I would like to hear your story. So tell me what you've done, what you're planning. If you have questions, I can't answer anything about the Roux-en-Y. I don't have personal experience with it. But if you have any questions about the gastric sleeve, about tummy tuck, recovery, anything like that, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer any questions. And yeah, so I don't know what would be next for me in this journey. I guess getting in shape and not slack off, because I'm sorry. Yeah, getting in shape. Get my knee done. Finally. So, I guess I've lost just over 100 pounds. Hearing that, like, when I first had my surgery, and they were going to say, okay, Dalton, you're going to lose 100 pounds, I'd be like, wow, great. Now that I'm here and I'm saying 100 pounds, I'm like, what? What did you do wrong? Well, not enough exercise and falling back into bad habits. I don't eat, I still measure my foods. I don't eat a lot, but what I do eat is crap. So that is my problem. That is my downfall. So I need to that has nothing to do with the surgery. That's just me and, what goes on up in here. My comfort foods, I can come up with a lot of excuses, so I will. So that way I feel justified and I won't feel like a complete loser. I quit smoking in 2012, and ever since then, my snacking has increased. Like suckers and Tootsie Rolls were my big thing to help me get through my cravings, and it's a habit I never really got rid of, so what can I say? Guilty as charged. Anyways, good luck to you, and I hope you're doing well. And yeah, if you're thinking about it, let's see. Also, okay, let's kind of talk about something else. Attention. Am I making this video too long? 20 minutes already? Oh well. If you're not interested, you guys just stop watching. So one of the things when I was going through the prep classes is they were saying that people who go through any kind of weight loss surgery, there's an increase in divorces because people who lose weight find new confidence and all of a sudden they find themselves being attractive to other people. I can tell you firsthand, this might be a myth. Nobody flirts with me. So, I don't know. I think maybe for women it's different. I think if a woman that was really, should I be politically correct? I should. A woman who was beefy might not draw the attention of as many guys as a woman who's just thick. Because I guess guys like their women a little thick. And so the surgery helps women achieve that. And for a guy, for a guy, I think women aren't as hung up on those physical attributes as guys are. So, that's not a big issue. Of course, everybody wants the muscle-bound guy, so Hercules, And if you're gay, forget it. Guys want the gym rats, when you're physically just buffed and you have a very low IQ. That's what they'll go for. So, do the surgery for you. Of course, that's what they're going to tell you. Why are you having this surgery? And you got to say, I want to find a perfect guy. I want to find a perfect woman. They're going to be like, you're not ready for the surgery. But if you're like, I want to do it for me so I feel good about myself, then they're going to be like, yeah, that's right. You're on the right path. The surgery is perfect for you. Anyways, so you've been there. Anyways, good luck. And I will end this for now. And I will update. I don't know what else interesting I can actually write about this journey. I'm kind of just living my life now, except I do need to get to the gym. So maybe I'll start focusing on that. It'll give me something some motivation. I'm doing a lot of yard work right now, cutting down a lot of brush. So I guess that counts, absolutely, because I'm physically active and I'm starting a garden. Is that interesting? It's summertime. Hooray! In South America, it was summertime. Their seasons are reversed from America, so I missed most of our snowy winters here. So I did some swimming. When I arrived here last year in July, I explored. There's a creek not too far from my house, and I went for a walk along there, and there was a water moccasin that attempted to kill me, and I have not been near any water since then. I have been scared to death of what would happen. So there are rivers. I would love to go swimming. I thought about having a pool installed here at my house, but snakes like water regardless of what kind of water it is. So my luck, I would go swimming and just have snakes come out to get me. So I have a new phobia that I did not have before. So what was the point? What to talk about in future videos? I have no idea. I'll think of something, but I don't even think anybody's watching these videos. If there is, it's probably just one person, and to you, hello. I hope you're doing good. And that's it for now. Bye.